Hey, my name is Joel and welcome to the first Storytime on this channel. This story actually took place really recently, on the 22nd of June, on a Sunday. Me and my friend Liam, he wanted to go out and skate. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, let's fucking skate, boys. I have not been touching grass for a while, I have not been outside for a while, and I didn't really have anything to do that day anyway. So I was like, fuck it, let's go and skate. I met up with Liam at his rain station, since he's not from my town. And it just started off really chill. It started off really normal. He gave me the board, he gave me like the basics of skating again, and it felt like I never stopped skating. I was having a really good time. Yeah, it felt really nice being back on the board again. We skated for about 2 hours before we decided to go to the store and buy some snacks. We bought Monsters and fucking some cheesy ass crackers, bro, you know? Like they were fucking so dry, bro. But anyway, we had some deep talk. We spoke about some shit that I've been through, and then we just kept on skating, bro. We decided to skate down into the local town where there's actually stuff going on, and Liam, he saw a parking house that looked really intriguing to him for some reason, and in the parking house there was an underneath level that you could go down to, like a basement cannon that they were building. And it was a really steep hill. He decided to go down the steep hill on his skateboard, right? And I walked down because I'm a pussy, bro, and I didn't do that shit because it was too steep for me, bro. Like, I cannot do that shit. And then he was like, oh shit, yo, you gotta go down this shit, bro. You're a natural talent, bro. You gotta skate this, bro. You gotta feel the fucking adrenaline kick, bro. And I was like, I don't know, man. I've not been skating for fucking 7 years, bro. But then I was like, okay, fuck it. I'll go down if you go down before me. So we both walked up the fucking hill. He skated down. Nothing happened. I went down. And of course, something is gonna happen to me, you know? Like, he went down the fucking hill 2 times perfectly without nothing happening. I went down. And of course, my curse, I should not have done that. I went down. There was a little fucking hole, bro, that I went in with my wheel. I went flying, bro. I landed with all my body weight on my left arm and I scraped my entire face. So I probably broke my left arm. Well, I thought I probably broke my arm. And then when I fucking scraped my face, I heard my teeth crack, bro. And I just got up really fast in panic. And Liam was like, oh shit, bro, I'm so sorry, man, I'm so sorry, fuck, bro, I'll pay for everything, bro, oh my fucking, I'm so sorry, bro, I was gonna make you have a good day, bro, but I just fucked it up. I was like, oh shit, it's fine, bro, we gotta call 911, bro. So we went to like a local little park where there's people, and we called 911. And Liam was like, oh shit, bro, my friend skated, he probably broke his arm, and he snapped 2 teeth are out, bro. So yeah, I had lost my two teeth. And 911 was like, yo, okay, we're gonna send an ambulance that's gonna be there in about 15 minutes. So we were thinking like, okay, 15 minutes is fine. That's really good, actually. 15 minutes go by, they call us back, and they're like, so we're actually not gonna send you an ambulance, we're sending you a taxi that's gonna be there in 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'm pissed off now. They said they were gonna send a fucking ambulance in 15 minutes, but they sent a taxi. So we wait for 30 minutes. I'm in total panic, bro. I cannot breathe, I cannot do shit, bro. I'm just in panic because of my teeth, right? Because that's the shit I cared about. I did not care about if my arm was broken. I only cared about my like teeth, you know, obviously. So the taxi arrived. Awful fucking taxi, by the way. He took as long as possible and he drove as slow as possible so he could get more money from us, bro. That fucking bitch, bro. Yeah, I was just hyperventilating. When we got to the hospital, I had to wait for 30 minutes. We got into the like emergency room, and they said, oh, okay, well, there's nothing we can do here. You gotta go to another hospital to get your arm x-rayed. And we were like, why can't you do it here? You have the equipment here to do it. And then they said, well, we cannot do that. You have to get like a remiss first from the other hospital. So we had to take a fucking bus to another city to get my arm x-rayed. But before we did that, we went to a emergency teeth clinic in another city to get my teeth checked, because I cared more about my teeth than my arm. My arm can heal, my teeth cannot heal. So I care more about my teeth, you know? And we went there. They didn't really do shit. They gave me protection and fillers in my teeth, and that's it. When we were gonna go to the hospital that our hospital sent us to, but it was closed. That area was fucking closed. So we had to get a ride back from my friend Jacob back to the first hospital and then we were allowed to check it because the other hospital was closed. And while we were getting a ride from Jacob to the hospital, I was starting to feel really nauseous and really ill. And when we got to the hospital, I actually passed out. I was laying on the ground for like 2 minutes, completely blacked out. I just remember trying to throw up over like a bush, and then everything just blacked out. And I woke up 2 minutes later with my head on the backpack, with Liam standing over me and a random woman looking at me as well. And then we got to the emergency room. They said, okay, we're gonna x-ray your arm now. And they checked it really fast and they saw, yeah, well, your arm is completely fucking broken. So I got a cast, I got some drugs, I got some painkillers and shit. And then I fell asleep in the hospital, I think. I got a ride from my dad home later. And I don't remember. It was an awful day. The next day I called my local teeth clinic and I got an emergency meeting, or like an emergency booking. And they were really fucking nice. I'm a local teeth clinic. They were really nice people. So they really took me in really fast and they gave me new teeth. So right now I have 2 plastic teeth. It was my upper teeth, the middle one and one on the left. So those are now plastic teeth, which feels really weird. I have not been able to eat real food for 2 weeks. Yeah, right now I have 2 plastic teeth. I have a cast on my left arm. I had my operation for my arm 2 days ago. Yeah, conclusion of the story, don't fucking do dumb shit while you're skating if you haven't been skating for a fucking long ass time. Yeah, if you all want more of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section and I'll keep posting.